All right, so what you're about to be watching is a little walkthrough demonstration of not the whole procedure itself, but the installation of breaking the integrity of the hole to getting the accessory mounted the right way and getting the cable management done and the in job. So I'm working right here with Fletch at his store that he owns, which is Westbrook Supply out of Atlanta. And he deals with a lot of people who come in here, and as you can see, we got a bona fide over there, a native. We got bona fide.
Native, bona fide, new canoe, crescent, feel free, any line. We do it all.
He does it all. So we also got Keith up here. So we're in Georgia, obviously. I said Atlanta. We got Keith up here, Gene. The Fluke Master. I said Keith, didn't I? I meant Gene, sorry. My bad, Gene. We got the Fluke Master up here on the wall who just brought home the Bassmasters for the kayak series. And he's come in here and he's done work with them. And
yeah, this is Gene's old shop. We do all his rigging for him here, and try to take care of him. He takes good care of us. So.
My bad, Gene. I'm gonna see you in the future and be like, yo, what's up, Keith?
He kind of looks like Keith.
Yeah.
Material's tougher than it looks.
Oh, dang. And by the way, I just wanted to say earlier, like we started the video off with a little bit of a mishap. You know, it wasn't like a Class A mishap by no means. I fully intend on effing this thing up. I don't, you know, I'm not gonna like break it where I have to buy a new one, but I don't care about the small fractures like that. So I just, you know, seeing that happen reminds me of something Lucas Black said. He said, if you're not making mistakes, you're not learning. Boom. So that's just how I see it. And it's completely okay. I mean, you know, as a business owner, what do you got to say about that?
I mean, you know, things happen. This little hole saw failed me today. The drill bit, part of it broke off mid drilling, and caused a little bit of scarring around the hole. So it's not the standard that I like to send out of here, but it just goes to show you, you know, stuff happens. But you know, you can't be too precious with these things. I mean, they're gonna get scratched, they're gonna get beat up, and there's nothing worse than when someone brings a boat back to me and it looks nice and clean and beautiful. I like seeing them beat up and scarred and dirty, because that means you're out there using it. So
out there in the elements.
Yeah, so don't be afraid. It just gives it character.
That's right. That's right. And by no means, like, if you come in here and you're worried about that, I think you're in the wrong line of business. So for those people out there where mistakes happen like that, you know, you live and you learn, and it's part of it, baby. We're still going to put this thing in the water, and I love the business that was done here today with me. So take that as you will. All right, let's get her. There we go.
That's looking better.
Boom. That should do it right there.
Yeah, what I'll do.
Just essentially trying to get the ridges out of this.
Yeah, just kind of lay some of this material back in here a little bit. Yeah, just a little better anyway, right?
Yeah, absolutely. I think it's gonna make a good seal. About to seal those out right there.
You'll never beat it, but you can slow it down a little bit, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's about the best you can hope for most of the time.
So instead of you videoing the whole thing, this process that was done was essentially done for every single extremity, that accessory that was added as far as the light accessory. So these, what do you call these, pod lights? Or button lights. Yeah. So the button lights and then the nav lights up there, for the at least the integrity of the hole being broken, has all been done through the same process. Now, when we get all the wires through, we got to get them to the module, you said? So everything's routed back to the center right here.
Yep.
So we gotta
everything will go back to this switching hub here, and then all of these are watertight connections. They're all got O-rings on them. All these lights have gaskets. Everything will have a gasket. So anywhere where we compromise the hull, we're making sure we've got a nice gasketed seal that we're replacing it with. And we try to keep everything above the water line and everything too, and as inboard as we can.
Right. And if we run a graph to this, it can essentially go to one of these, whichever one's free.
So yeah, you've got five different accessory ports here. So the way they break it out, B is for bow, which is going to be your navigational lights. M will be midship, which is going to be your lights here, and then S will be stern, which will be your tank well lights.
All right.
And then you'll have accessory 1 and 2 that'll still be available. Well, we're going to run the USB.
One will be USB.
One will be USB, and then two
will be the graph when I get it.
Yeah.
Okay, fish finder. And the adapter, real quick, that you were saying, for any extremity or any accessory that's going to be added as far as past the lights go, the accessory that I purchased earlier for the USB.
Yeah, what it ends up being is basically this plug right here. So this.
So you need to buy one of these,
right?
Because when you add, like for the USB, its cabling is different, along with a fish finder or anything else. So when that cabling that's with those accessories come out towards the end where you're ready to hook them to your module, they're going to be essentially loose. They're going to be loose and nothing's going to be there. So you buy this adapter that is pre-stripped on the end that you can splice together, and then this will allow the functionality to connect into the module.
Quick, easy plug and play.
Yeah, so
they sell all that. I mean, it's
and that's going to be this bad boy right here, the power plug, SAE connector with 4-inch pigtail. That's what you're going to want right here. And then that completes the whole build as far as the electrical bit of it goes.
So we've got two options. I've got some like 3M double sticks called VHB, and we could just stick it on there. It'll hold up pretty well, or we can run two nuts and bolts right here and just hard mount it, and then you'll never have to worry about it.
We can hard mount it.
You want to do that?
That's fine. Hard mounting is fine. I'm just gonna do a little walk around real quick of it. All cleaned up now. With, if you want to operate it for me, that'd be sick. If you
crank it up and.
So we got midships in, then we got
USB.
And then we got the USB, powered up. And the situation we had right here was my man Fletch here got some foam, and it's actually some pretty sturdy, stiff foam that fit in there just barely. We got it to squeeze in there, and then he cut out an insert for the battery itself. And I'd say that's a pretty snug fit with everything looking good. And then once more over here so you can see the job up in the front, and then around the side with the strip lights. Oh, we're about to get a nighttime show right here, huh?
You gotta see it in full effect.
All right. Boom. That's that's straight out of Star Wars right there, baby. That thing's coming at you at high speed. Looks good, looks good. Well, we just finished it up, so you guys are already gonna see we did the whole walkthrough with the lights, but it's done. We're about to load it up, and big special thanks to Westbrook. I appreciate it.
Yeah,
Thanks
no
so much.
problem.
I appreciate that. You got anything else you want to add
If you need any custom rigging or accessories or just advice, give us a call. Come by the shop. It's what we do. We love to do it.
Word. Y'all have a good one.